Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today you're in for a treat. I'm doing my very first movie review, and I'm going to start off with one of my personal favorite horror films, and in a subgenre that I thoroughly enjoy. It's the zombie subgenre, and we're looking at Dawn of the Dead. So this is the 2004 remake by James Gunn and Zack Snyder, who directed this one. I am a huge fan of this film. I'm going to go through some of the reasons as to why. But for those of you that haven't seen it, this is a zombie film that's set in Milwaukee, and it stars Sarah Polley as Anna, Jake Weber, Ving Rhames, Mekhi Phifer, and a whole host of other actors in it, and they are all really well chosen for their roles. They play them perfectly. It is without a doubt an amazing film. Now, the zombies in this film are fast, so if you are not a fan of fast zombies, you will not like this film. I thoroughly enjoy it because they are so intense. But to give you an idea on how this is set up and how this differs from the original, you've got Sarah Polley who plays Anna, and it starts out in just an ordinary day. She's a nurse, she's working in a hospital. As she's going through a day, you can hear things in the background, you can hear people talking, you get a sense of impending doom. You know something's coming. The characters obviously don't know, but you can feel it. You can say it. You say to yourself, why aren't you listening to this? Doesn't matter. Skip forward a bit, next day, that's when everything hits the fan. Now, like I said, these zombies are fast. They are in your face, and they are intense. They are scary. They come straight at you and they do not stop. So you, obviously, Anna escapes and meets up with Ving Rhames and his character Kenneth, and they make their way to a local mall to hole up there. Fair enough. That's where you get the mall and ties into the original Dawn of the Dead. Other than that, between the two, there aren't a lot of similarities. You've got the setting and the name, which is great. The characters themselves, very different. The zombies, heaps different. But you do have a lot of nods to the original. The actors from the original Dawn of the Dead, Tom Savini, Ken Foree, Scott Rayner, they all do make appearances in there, which is great to see. It sort of gives it a bit of a tip of the hat and a nod and a blessing, as you will. But other than that, the actual characters are fantastic throughout the whole film. But also the zombies themselves, there's more character to them. They're not slow, they're not shambling. There are ones with missing limbs, which I found really interesting. Reading into the trivia of this, they actually hired people with actual missing limbs to play zombies, which gave it a touch of realism, because in the originals you really didn't see that kind of thing happening. But in this, there's a zombie who's missing an arm, there's a zombie that's missing both his legs, and he's climbing on things, crazy stuff. But also the effects of the zombies, they're very intense looking. Like, they are, like I said, scary. But the blood on them, it ties into the storytelling and how the movie progresses. So you've got your fresh zombies, which red blood, as you would, fresh wound, blood, red. But then it changes and it goes to a darker, murkier colour. So as time goes by, it even changes more. So that's really good to progress the movie forward in time. And you can feel that with the characters as well. The more characters that are there, they start getting bored and listless, and that sets up Act 3, which I won't spoil because it's a great Act 3. Like I said, if you haven't seen it already, do yourself a favour and get it. Now, I do have this both on the DVD and the Blu-ray copy, but the reason why I have both, and one thing I was quite disappointed with, in the Blu-ray copy, there are no special features. The transition from DVD to Blu-ray is amazing, but the Blu-ray had no special features. The DVD, on the other hand, had all these special features here, and as you can see, there's quite a few there. The reason why I kept it is Andy's lost tapes. Andy being a character in the movie who you don't hear a lot from, but he is an integral character in the actual movie. And one called Special Report. Now you can find this on YouTube, and if I can find it, I'll pop the link below. It's a newsroom style setup from the beginning of the outbreak until they can't air anymore. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought that's a fantastic little segue in the movie itself. You know, to have this newsroom setting and a news reporter telling the story as it happens. I thought that was great. So, like I said, if you haven't seen it, highly recommend you get yourself a hold of either the Blu-ray or the DVD. If you want the special features, you can find them online. But I would rate this film out of 10, I would give it a 9. Could it get a 10? Yeah, it could. There's a part in the ending which, if you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. I feel it could have been a 10, but it just missed something right at the end. But look, that's my review of the 2004 epic Dawn of the Dead. Thank you very much for watching. I'd appreciate if you could hit that like button, subscribe, and hey, love it if you could share this with your friends. It does all help, and really do appreciate you watching. Be back soon with the next review. Thanks very much. Goodbye.